I know he's going to enjoy that car ride home, feeling all wet and soaked. That's awesome, the snow angel there.
Well, Sarah, it looks like a fun amount of snow right now. It doesn't seem too crazy with no chain requirements right now. But how are things looking throughout the day? Is it expected to get worse?
Well, today we're still going to expect to see snow showers. So definitely make sure as we're heading through our Monday, being extra cautious as we're heading along those roads. Snow levels today not increasing by much. I think at the most up to about 3,000 feet. So if we see showers throughout the day in those higher elevations, definitely going to be snow. But this morning, our concern seeing rain and snow showers, especially as we're heading over towards Cave Junction this morning, seeing some rain. And then as we're heading over east of the Cascades, seeing some snow showers as well. Down into Northern California, we're seeing a little bit lighter precipitation. But as we're moving through this morning, also expect some chilly temperatures. 27 right now into Lakeview, 30 into Klamath Falls, Medford 37, and along the coast we're into the 40s. Northern California, some areas into the 20s this morning. And we're not going to be warming up by too much today, only about 45 into Medford, 36 as we're heading into Klamath Falls, down into Wairika, about 42 degrees today. So we'll see isolated showers throughout the day, moderate rainfall at some times, but definitely as we're moving into those nighttime hours, those showers will dissipate out and we'll expect mostly cloudy sky conditions heading into those overnight hours. Some very cold temperatures, only getting down into the 20s as moving over into Klamath Falls, 14 as a low into Lakeview and into our west side valleys into the 30s, colder as we're heading down to Northern California into the 20s. But as we're making our way into tomorrow, this next system, there's a few words you've probably heard a lot of us talking about. Bomb cyclone is one of those. So this area of low pressure is rapidly deepening. Now, deepening is a term you might hear as well, and that just means rapidly intensifying. So this area here of low pressure is really going to bring up a lot of moisture and precipitation along with it and cause some very strong winds as we're heading through the next few days. So we're expecting very significant rainfall, possibly some flooding concerns as we're heading over towards Josephine and Curry County. Also expecting some very heavy snow to fall at times, and there's with those wind gusts expecting 40 to 70 plus miles per hour as we're heading into the next few days. Now tomorrow is when we're going to see these winds begin to pick up, starting along the coast into tomorrow morning, some breezy conditions, but really as we head into the afternoon tomorrow is when we'll see that main concern for those winds. By the time we're into those overnight hours or starting to head into Tuesday night, winds will pick up even more, about 70 plus miles per hour as they're heading over towards the coast, even down into the Shasta Valley as well, and in those higher elevations east of the Cascades up to about 65 miles per hour and back into those into our west side valleys. Wind gusts getting up to about 40 miles per hour. So that mix along with the rain can make some very dangerous conditions the next few days. And we'll see some windy conditions heading into our Wednesday, dying down a bit into our west side valleys, but still those breezes causing some concern. Now we have a high wind watch issued as we're heading over towards the coast into Curry, into Josephine counties, Siskiyou County as well. And over east of the Cascades, we'll keep you updated. Possibly might be switching over to a high wind warning as we're moving through the day. But timing out when we're going to expect to see that rain make its way in as we're heading into our Tuesday, likely starting over along the coast tomorrow as we're heading into those afternoon hours. And to those areas of yellow, red, and orange, that's going to be those heavier amounts of precipitation. We're expecting a lot of that over into Josephine counties, down into Northern California as well as we're moving through our Wednesday. The heaviest of that rainfall looking like it is coming through as we're heading into the overnight hours of Tuesday into Wednesday. Still expecting some snowy conditions into Wednesday as well, but snow levels will be rising as we make our way throughout the week. So by the time we're into Thursday, Friday, snow levels will be closer to about 7,000 feet. But for our Tuesday, we do have a winter storm watch issued. So that's for areas above 3,500 feet as we're down into western Siskiyou County and along those Cascade passes above 5,000 feet. In those higher elevations, we can expect some pretty heavy snowfall at some times. It's going to be a crazy next few days, so just make sure you're checking in with us. We'll have more updates as soon as they come in. But let's go ahead and take a look at our 7-day forecast for the coast. Very windy conditions the next few days. Rain likely through this week over into Northern California. Rain and snow likely for Tuesday and Wednesday, switching over into more of the rainy conditions as we head into Thursday. Those snow levels do rise over into the Klamath Basin. Same deal as well, but definitely expect windy conditions as we're moving through this week, and some rather chilly mornings the next few nights. Over into the mountains as well. This is where in those higher elevations we could see some very significant snowfall over the next few days, and finally making it back over into the Rogue Valley. As we're moving through tomorrow, a chance of rain throughout the day, but likely looking like it's going to be pushing off a little bit closer to those evening hours, and then rain will be likely as we're heading through the rest of this week.